You're radical. Why don't you give a salmon update on the Steelhead catastrophe? This should be the biggest story on the face of the earth. By the way, me and the kids were watching some of the Olympics last night. Disturbing. We watched some of the fans. What have they done? I mean, beyond disturbing. So anyway, I was headed right over there up across the Del Monte to get a steak, but then I realized, oh yeah, that's how Doc Ricketts got killed. He didn't have a college degree, that poacher. Like, he's the most famous marine biologist in the world now. So anyway, the salmon live here. What? Steelhead, Chinook salmon live in Monterey Bay. They end up in Idaho. What do they go up? I-15? No. Down the 5? No. Down up I? No. Take a plane, a car, a train to Old Del Mar? No. They swim. Breaking news, fish swim. So this should be the big, we don't count dead humans and tide pools. I was just talking to a couple right here from Fort Bragg, and they're tide poolers. And they work, she's a nurse, and she says, we haven't found starfish in 10 years. I says, yeah. You know, I told them about Lover's Point. We're finding a few, that little niche. So it's important. They're not going up, they're going down. We have 11,000 for the year. We should be getting that a day. This is, there's no gill netting. I'm telling you, they're on the verge of extinction. Talk about genocide. So, record returns in 2010, 2011. Tim Martin caught the world record on the mouth of the Rogue. They're down 99%. So this number, you can go, the 10-year mean's already so low on the Steelhead, they all go to sea for 1 year. They go twice. They're called half-pounders. So, by the way, cormorants are not native. Remember, they used to put the collar around their neck, and the Chinese used to make them fish in here and then drag them back out. So the Chinook go to sea for 5 years, right? Well, they had record returns 2016. Well, there's all the evidence you ever need. Won't count dead humans in tide pools. Old Kevin Blanch does. Count dead tide pools. Old Kevin Blanch does. Oh, we count every salmon. It took 60 minutes, 3,112 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour on March 11, 12. Fukushima. I'm talking to everybody. People are. I just run into the famous Tim, the most famous historian in the history of Monterey. We had a great conversation just now, right at Doc Ricketts' lab. I mean, what's the odds? I'll go there, and there he is with a couple of historians here, and God, we had a great conversation about the old Pacific capital. You know, John Lewis Stevenson wrote that right over there, the bus stop. How about My Japanese Soul, that famous book written by the Emperor? What? He wrote that in Monterey at the old Del Monte. Ding, 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 ding. I was headed over there to get a steak from Doc Ricketts' lab. Walking over there, and then I remember, wait a minute. Whoa. So it killed him. I'm going to go over and visit him here in a second. Got the grandkids wore out, boy. It's pretty bad. Them 10-year-olds, they can't hang with this young 61-year-old. So the numbers are a catastrophe, and I mean a catastrophe. The greatest ecology on the face of the earth was the old Pacific capital, Steinbeck. Where's the anchovies and sardines? They're in a can. Kevin Blanch, where's the anchovies and the sardines and the whales and the seals and the starfish? They're fucking dead. Fukushima killed them. What do the tiniest starfish say to the 60,000-pound humpback whale? Fukushima killed my food. It killed my food. We starved to death. Save me, save me, save me. The whale replies to the starfish, we too. We too. It's a fucking ecology, stupid. Full blown out meltdowns in the sea. No running, no jumping, no nothing at the Olympics. Creepiest thing I ever fucking seen. We watched it last night for a while. The sports they play, the thing, it's creepy. Creepy. Here at the old, this was the capital of Mexico. The old Pacific capital. The greatest ecology on the face of the earth was till 2011. Stay tuned.